Greetings fellow Gravewalkers, and welcome back to another video, this one about the holiday traditions of Middle-earth, specifically those of winter and the new year, so let's get into it. The real world has many different beliefs and traditions associated with the end of a year and winter, the ones that come to mind for most being Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and Yule. The world of Middle-earth features no recognizable versions of 3 of those, and the reason should be pretty self-evident. Middle-earth is a complete fantasy world. Tolkien also, quite interestingly, was annoyed by C.S. Lewis having Father Christmas and Christmas traditions shown in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which I found very interesting while researching this. As for what Middle-earth does believe, that's where we dive into the deep end. We're going to start with the most comprehensive holiday, Yule. Yule, as mentioned before, is actually a real holiday, stemming from Norse and Germanic beliefs that happens around the winter solstice, the time of the year where the days are the shortest before they begin to get longer again. These shortest days are around about December 21st and 22nd. The earliest known mention of this celebration was in the early 8th century, and was merged with the growing Christian belief of Christmas sometime in the 9th to 10th centuries. As for Yule in Middle-earth, it's first and foremost the beliefs of the hobbits. Middle-earth calculates months as being perfect 30s with a little funkiness, so the days of Yule fall outside normal months. The first 2 days of Yule happen before the New Year, while the third is New Year's Eve. Day 4 is New Year's Day, and the next 2 are finishing the celebration. The hobbits spend these days feasting and celebrating as one would imagine. This is even mentioned at the end of The Hobbit, as Bilbo and Gandalf spend time with Bjorn during Yule on their way back from Erebor. It's also mentioned that men who knew Bjorn also joined them for Yule as well. The elves and men also celebrate quite a bit around the winter solstice, though not really the same as the hobbits. They mainly celebrate the main 2 days, the eve and day of the new year, and the realms of men use the same names as the elves for these days: Mater, the last year, and Yester, the first day. Gondor called the holiday Midwinter, while the elves call it Teruhelme, or Terulame. I don't know, I'm going to put it on screen. You guys can tell me if I'm pronouncing this wrong. I probably am, but it means log drawing. Young elves spend the holidays playing games in the snow, while the adults drink and feast. Who's shocked there? I also want to guess with a name like log drawing that they might burn something like a Yule log. The Yule log is part of real Yule celebrations, where a big log is burned for up to 12 days during Yule. It is also where the 12 days of Christmas can trace some of its roots back to as well, at least Yule in general anyway, being 12 days long as a huge celebration. Rohan also celebrated Midwinter, though we're not sure what they called it. As for this channel's favorites, the Orcs, I don't think any of them own a calendar, let alone have holidays. Though I can't help but laugh at the idea of them setting up a dead tree around a campfire and hanging weapons of dead enemies on it. Certainly sets a scene for them, doesn't it? You know, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna just yap for a minute here, because it's gonna be a very short video otherwise. You can probably click off now if all you wanted to hear about was, like, the actual factual stuff. No, so now I kind of wonder if the Orcs would have some sort of, like, winter solstice beliefs. Like, I doubt they would be because, like, oh, it's, you know, the shortest days of the year, or, you know, I doubt it would do anything to do with, like, actual, like, normal things. But, like, I could see the Orcs having their own reasons, especially, like, the Shadow Continuity tribes, definitely. I could definitely see some of them. Like, the Ferals, I would imagine, would go on some sort of, like, winter hunts. I could see the Warmongers dedicating a, like, siege to the winter time, or, like, seeing it as, like, a great honor to have fought in the cold, because it proves that you're a true warrior, because you broke through some of the harshest conditions to win. Mystic and Dark would just be doing some sort of ritual. Like, they would probably be the only ones that would associate it with the winter solstice, and would be doing it with something, like, actually mystical and ritual. I could definitely see them doing that. The Machine, I kind of been sitting here. I've tried to record this yapping, like, a couple times now, because I've had ideas, but I haven't been able to get them straight. I think that's going to get made a members-only video. I don't know. We'll see. I might do the completely unedited version of this as a members-only. I don't know. the machine tribe I had to deliberate on, because I think maybe the machine tribe would do, like, some sort of cold forging. Like, they might make armor that, like, has something to do with the cold. Like, maybe there's a specific, like, way of doing it that they might use that can only be done or done easily in the winter, maybe? Might be something that I could see. I also genuinely wonder if Mordor, like, gets... how cold Mordor gets in the winter, because, like, it's very barren, so I could see it getting a little colder than you might, like, on... I doubt it would snow in Mordor, but I'm sure it'd be like a desert, where it gets super cold in the winter. That I could see. And at night. I imagine Mordor is, like, frigid at night. What other tribes? I don't know about Outlaw and Slaughter. Those two might genuinely have nothing, like, at all. I don't think any unaligned orcs would also, like, the no-tribers. I doubt the no-tribers would, have any beliefs. Because, like, where would they come from, I guess? I don't know, I just kind of see, like, the orcs that aren't part of any tribe as being sort of the outliers. I don't know. I kind of wonder. Leave me some comments down below what you think each of the orcs would do as a winter tradition. And that brings us to the end of this video, which definitely got at least a little extended by me yapping. So if you have enjoyed, consider hitting the like button down below, because it tells me that you like the video. And if you like what I do and you want more of it, consider subscribing for more. With that, I will see you all next time.